Have you ever wondered if there's a simple way to navigate the chaos of life? A way to find peace, even when the world feels overwhelming? What if I told you the key to a better life, to true happiness and resilience, has been hidden in plain sight for over 2,000 years? A timeless philosophy, tested by history and proven by some of the greatest minds humanity has ever known. This philosophy is called Stoicism. Now, before you think, Stoicism, isn't that just about being emotionless or tough as nails? Let me stop you right there. That's a common misconception. Stoicism is far from being cold or detached. Instead, it's a guide for living a rich, fulfilling, and peaceful life. It's a philosophy designed to help you face life's challenges head-on, not by ignoring your emotions, but by mastering them. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine a ship captain steering through a ferocious storm. Waves crash against the hull. The wind howls, threatening to toss the ship into chaos. Yet the captain remains calm, composed. They don't panic. They don't waste energy wishing the storm away. Instead, they focus on what they can control: their ship, their sails, their course. That's the essence of Stoicism, navigating the storms of life with wisdom and clarity. Stoicism began in ancient Greece over 2,300 years ago with a man named Zeno of Citium. Zeno wasn't born a philosopher. He started as a wealthy merchant, living a life most of us might dream of. But one day, everything changed. A shipwreck left him stranded, penniless, and without direction. Instead of despairing, Zeno found a new path, a path that didn't rely on wealth or status, but on inner strength and wisdom. He began teaching others the lessons he learned, and Stoicism was born. From there, Stoicism spread across the ancient world, embraced by some of the most extraordinary figures in history. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, ruled during one of Rome's most tumultuous periods, guided by Stoic principles. Epictetus, a former slave, turned his suffering into wisdom that still inspires millions today. And Seneca, a brilliant writer and advisor, used Stoicism to navigate the pressures of political life. But here's the exciting part. Stoicism isn't just for philosophers, emperors, or ancient thinkers. It's for you. Yes, you. It's a practical toolkit filled with insights that can help you right now in the 21st century. Whether you're dealing with stress, uncertainty, or difficult relationships, these Stoic secrets can transform the way you see the world and the way you live in it. In this video, we're going to unlock 10 Stoic secrets that will change your life immediately. These aren't abstract ideas or lofty ideals. They're practical, actionable principles that you can start using today. And the best part? You don't need years of study or philosophical training to benefit from them. All you need is an open mind and a willingness to try something new. Each secret is designed to help you master your mind, find peace in chaos, and create a life of purpose and meaning. These secrets will teach you how to focus on what truly matters, how to embrace life's challenges as opportunities, and how to stay calm no matter what life throws your way. So, if you're ready to take control of your life, to find balance and clarity in a noisy world, then you're in the right place. Stay with me, and together we'll explore the profound wisdom of Stoicism, wisdom that has stood the test of time and continues to change lives every day. Because here's the truth. The power to change your life isn't out there in the world. It's within you. Stoicism is the key to unlocking that power. Let's begin. Secret 1. Focus on what you can control. Take a moment to think about your daily worries. Maybe you're concerned about what someone said about you, a decision made at work, or even the weather ruining your weekend plans. Now, ask yourself, how much of that is actually within your control? The truth is, very little. The Stoics taught us that life becomes infinitely simpler when we recognize this distinction. There are two kinds of things in this world, those we can control and those we cannot. What can you control? Your thoughts, your actions, your choices. What can't you control? Pretty much everything else. Other people's opinions, the economy, random events. Here's the magic. The moment you stop worrying about what you can't control, you free up your energy for what truly matters, your response. Let's take an example. Imagine someone criticizes you at work. Your instinct might be to defend yourself, argue, or let it ruin your day. But pause and ask, can I control their opinion? No. What can you control? Your response. You can choose to stay calm, evaluate if there's any truth in the criticism, and focus on improving yourself. By focusing only on what you can control, you not only reduce stress, but also take back your power. Secret 2. Practice negative visualization. Now, let's talk about a practice that might seem counterintuitive at first. Negative visualization. The Stoics believed that by imagining worst-case scenarios, we can prepare ourselves for life's uncertainties and, surprisingly, become more grateful for what we already have. Think about it. When was the last time you truly appreciated something simple, like your morning coffee, your health, or even your smartphone? Now, imagine losing those things. Picture your day without your phone. No calls, no messages, no GPS to guide you. Feels inconvenient, right? But here's the twist. This exercise isn't meant to make you anxious. It's meant to make you grateful. By imagining loss, you begin to see the value of what you have right now. You appreciate your health because you've considered what it would be like to be ill. You cherish your loved ones because you've contemplated life without them. This isn't about dwelling on the negative, it's about embracing gratitude. When you practice negative visualization, you become more resilient to life's challenges. If something bad happens, you've already prepared yourself mentally. If it doesn't, you're left with a deeper appreciation for what you have. Secret 3. Embrace the present moment. Let's move to the third secret, embracing the present moment. This might sound simple, but it's one of the hardest things to do. How often do we dwell on the past, replaying regrets or mistakes, or worry about the future, imagining what might go wrong? The Stoics remind us that the only moment we truly have is now. The past is gone, the future isn't guaranteed, but the present, this moment right here, is yours to shape. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king of Rome, wrote in his journal, "Confine yourself to the present." What he meant was this: don't let your mind get lost in what's already happened or what might happen. Instead, focus on what you can do right now, in this moment. For example, if you're stuck in traffic, instead of fuming about being late or wishing you'd left earlier, take a deep breath. Use the time to listen to something inspiring or simply reflect. You can't change the traffic, but you can change how you experience it. When you live in the present moment, you unlock a kind of freedom. You stop chasing what's already gone or what hasn't arrived yet. You start fully living. Secret 4. Amor fati. Love your fate. Let's explore one of Stoicism's most powerful ideas, amor fati, which means love your fate. This isn't just about accepting life's ups and downs, it's about embracing them, seeing every challenge as an opportunity for growth. Think about a time when something didn't go as planned. Maybe you lost a job, a relationship ended, or you faced a personal setback. In the moment, it probably felt like the end of the world. But looking back, didn't that experience teach you something? Didn't it make you stronger, wiser, or more resilient? That's amor fati in action. Instead of resisting life's difficulties, the Stoics encourage us to say, "This is part of my story. This is shaping me into who I'm meant to be." Obstacles become opportunities. Failures become lessons. Even pain becomes a stepping stone to strength. Let me share a simple example. Imagine you're training for a marathon, and suddenly it starts raining. You could curse the weather, or you could see it as a chance to build mental toughness. Running in the rain might not be fun, but it's part of the process, part of your journey. When you embrace amor fati, you stop seeing life as something that happens to you. Instead, you see it as something that happens for you. Every twist and turn, every success and setback becomes a gift, a chance to grow, to learn, to become better. Secret. 5. The dichotomy of control. Imagine you're standing on a beach, watching the waves roll in. You notice some people frantically trying to hold back the tide, shouting at the sea to stop. But no matter how hard they try, the waves keep coming. Others, meanwhile, calmly build a sturdy boat to navigate the waters. Which group would you rather be in? This is the essence of the dichotomy of control. The Stoics teach us that life becomes infinitely more manageable when we understand what we can control and, more importantly, what we cannot. So, what's in your control? Your thoughts, your actions, your choices, your attitude. These are the things you can influence. And what's out of your control? Almost everything else. Other people's opinions, the weather, the economy, the past, the future. Think of it this way. You can't stop a storm, but you can prepare for it. You can't control whether someone likes you, but you can control how you treat them. You can't change the fact that you made a mistake yesterday, but you can control how you learn from it today. When you stop wasting energy on things beyond your control, you free up your mind and spirit to focus on what truly matters. This shift is liberating. Let's take an everyday example. Picture yourself stuck in traffic. You're going to be late. Now, you could let anger and frustration take over, but what's the point? Can you control the traffic? No. What you can control is how you respond. Maybe you use the time to listen to an inspiring podcast or simply practice patience. The dichotomy of control is like having a compass in a storm. It doesn't stop the wind or waves, but it helps you steer your ship in the right direction. Secret 6. Voluntary discomfort. Now, let's move to a practice that might sound strange at first, but is incredibly powerful. Voluntary discomfort. Why would anyone deliberately seek discomfort? The answer lies in resilience. We live in a world that often prioritizes comfort and convenience. Heated homes, instant meals, endless entertainment at our fingertips. And while these luxuries make life easier, they can also make us weaker. The Stoics believed that occasionally stepping out of our comfort zone strengthens our ability to handle life's inevitable hardships. Think of it as training for your mind and body. Just as lifting weights builds muscle, enduring small, controlled discomforts builds resilience. It prepares you for those moments when life doesn't go as planned. For example, try skipping a luxury for a day. Maybe take a cold shower instead of a warm one. Walk instead of driving. Fast for a few hours longer than usual. These aren't extreme challenges, but they're enough to remind you that you can handle discomfort. Here's a personal story. Imagine going a full day without your smartphone. At first, it might feel like torture, but soon you'll discover something remarkable. You'll reconnect with your surroundings, with your thoughts, with the people around you. And when you finally pick up your phone again, you'll appreciate it so much more. Voluntary discomfort isn't about punishing yourself, it's about preparing yourself. Life will throw unexpected challenges your way, a sudden expense, a health issue, a difficult decision. By practicing discomfort now, you're building the strength to face those challenges with grace and confidence. Secret 7. Use logic over emotion. And now, let's uncover the 7th Stoic secret, using logic over emotion. Think back to the last time you reacted impulsively. Maybe you snapped at a loved one, made a rash decision, or said something you regretted. In the heat of the moment, emotions take over, and logic often takes a back seat. The Stoics teach us that mastering our emotions is key to making wise decisions. This doesn't mean suppressing your feelings. Emotions are natural and they carry valuable messages, but it does mean pausing, analyzing, and choosing a response based on reason rather than impulse. Imagine this scenario. You receive an email at work criticizing your performance. Your first reaction might be anger or defensiveness, but instead of firing off a hasty reply, take a moment to breathe. Ask yourself, what's the wisest response? Is there truth in the criticism? How can I address the issue constructively? The Stoics often used a simple practice to manage emotions. Pause and ask questions. Why am I feeling this way? Is this reaction helping me? What would a rational response look like? This pause creates a gap between stimulus and response, giving you the power to choose your next move. Here's another example. Imagine a heated argument with a friend. Instead of letting emotions escalate, pause, reflect. You might realize that responding with calmness and understanding will resolve the issue far better than shouting ever could. Using logic over emotion isn't about being robotic. It's about being intentional. It's about leading your emotions, not letting them lead you. Secret 8. The Art of MTO Mori. Remember you will die. It might sound unsettling, but reflecting on mortality is one of the most life-affirming practices you can adopt. The Stoics believed that by remembering our time here is finite, we're inspired to live with greater purpose and urgency. Think about this. How much time do we waste on trivial things? Arguing over petty disagreements, scrolling endlessly on our phones, or procrastinating on our dreams. Now imagine if you truly internalized the fact that your days are numbered. Would you live differently? Memento Mori isn't about fear, it's about clarity. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." It's a reminder that every moment matters. Let's make this personal. Imagine you were told you had just 1 year left to live. What would you focus on? Would you spend more time with loved ones? Would you finally pursue that passion project? Would you let go of grudges and focus on what truly matters? The practice of memento mori isn't about obsessing over death. It's about appreciating life. Every morning, remind yourself, this day is a gift. How will you use it? Every interaction is an opportunity to connect. Every decision shapes your legacy. For example, next time you feel frustrated or impatient, like when you're stuck in a long line, pause and think, Does this really matter in the grand scheme of things? When you embrace memento mori, life becomes more vibrant, more meaningful. You stop wasting time on what doesn't matter and start cherishing what does. Secret 9. The virtue of simplicity. Now let's talk about something that's often overlooked in our busy modern lives, the virtue of simplicity. We live in a world that constantly tells us we need more. More possessions, more achievements, more distractions. But the Stoics taught us something different. Happiness doesn't come from having more, it comes from needing less. Imagine walking into a cluttered room with piles of stuff everywhere. It feels overwhelming, doesn't it? Now picture stepping into a clean, simple space. Just the essentials, nothing unnecessary. That feeling of calm, that's the power of simplicity. The Stoics believed that by stripping away excess, we could focus on what truly matters. Epictetus once said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." It's not about denying yourself, it's about freeing yourself. Take a moment to reflect. How much of your time, energy, and money is spent chasing things you don't really need? What if you redirected that energy toward experiences, relationships, and personal growth? For example, try simplifying one area of your life. Clear out your closet, leaving only the clothes you actually wear. Spend a day without checking social media. Cook a simple meal instead of ordering takeout. These small acts of simplicity can bring a surprising sense of peace and joy. Simplicity isn't just about material possessions, it's a mindset. It's about finding contentment in what you already have and letting go of the constant chase for more. When you embrace simplicity, you make room for the things that truly matter: connection, purpose, and inner peace. Secret 10. Serve others. And now we come to the final and perhaps most important Stoic secret. Serve others. The Stoics believed that true fulfillment comes not from serving ourselves, but from contributing to the well-being of others. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What brings no benefit to the hive brings no benefit to the bee." In other words, we're all interconnected. When you help others, you're also helping yourself. Think about it. When was the last time you did something purely to make someone else's day better? How did it make you feel? Chances are, it left you with a sense of warmth and purpose. Serving others doesn't have to be grand or dramatic. It can be as simple as listening to a friend who needs support, volunteering for a cause you care about, or even offering a kind word to a stranger. These small acts create ripples of positivity that extend far beyond you. Let me share a story. Imagine a man who spends his mornings picking up trash in his local park. He doesn't get paid, and no one asks him to do it. But every time he sees a clean, beautiful park and the families enjoying it, he feels a sense of pride and fulfillment. His simple act of service benefits his community and gives his life a deeper meaning. When you shift your focus from "what can I get" to "what can I give," something amazing happens. You feel less stressed, less anxious, and more connected to the world around you. You discover that true happiness isn't about accumulating, it's about contributing. And there you have it, 10 Stoic secrets that can change your life immediately. Let's take a moment to revisit what we've uncovered together so you can truly grasp the transformative power of these timeless ideas. Secret 1. Focus on what you can control. Life is unpredictable, but your reactions are always within your power. Secret 2. Practice negative visualization. By imagining worst-case scenarios, we cultivate gratitude and prepare ourselves for life's challenges. Secret 3. Embrace the present moment. True power lies in the now, not in regrets about the past or anxieties about the future. Secret 4. Amor fati. Love your fate. By accepting life's challenges as necessary parts of your journey, you can transform obstacles into opportunities for growth. Secret 5. The dichotomy of control. Differentiate between what you can and cannot control, focusing your energy wisely. Secret 6. Voluntary discomfort. By practicing small hardships, you build resilience for life's bigger challenges. Secret 7. Use logic over emotion. Pause, reflect, and choose reason over impulsive reactions for wiser decision-making. Secret 8. The Art of MTO Mori. Remembering our mortality inspires us to live with urgency, purpose, and gratitude. Secret 9. The virtue of simplicity. A simpler life frees us from unnecessary distractions and helps us focus on what truly matters. Secret 10. Serve others. True fulfillment comes from contributing to the well-being of those around us. These 10 Stoic secrets aren't just philosophical ideas, they're practical tools for a better life. They remind us to stay grounded in chaos, to find joy in simplicity, and to live with purpose and clarity. As you reflect on these principles, think about the kind of life you want to lead. Do you want to be someone who is constantly reacting to life's ups and downs? Or do you want to be someone who remains calm, strong, and purposeful no matter what comes your way? Adopting these Stoic secrets isn't just about living better, it's about thriving in any situation life throws at you. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, someone who inspires others through your actions, your resilience, and your wisdom. Remember, change doesn't happen overnight, but every small step you take toward living these principles brings you closer to a life of peace, strength, and fulfillment. The Stoics believed that life is short, but full of potential. Every day is a chance to grow, to learn, and to make a difference. So why not start today? Now that you've discovered these powerful secrets, the question is, what will you do with them? Will you let these ideas inspire you, or will they remain just words? Here's a simple challenge. Pick one Stoic secret from this list and apply it to your life today. Maybe you'll focus on what you can control, or practice a moment of gratitude through negative visualization. Perhaps you'll choose to simplify your day or find a small way to serve someone else. Whatever you choose, take that first step. If you found value in these Stoic principles, don't keep them to yourself. Share this wisdom with someone who might need it, a friend, a family member, or even a colleague. You never know whose life you might touch by introducing them to the transformative power of Stoicism. And if you'd like to continue exploring these ideas, make sure to subscribe to this channel. By subscribing, you'll join a community of like-minded individuals who are all on a journey to live better, stronger, and more meaningful lives. Don't forget to like this video if it resonated with you, and leave a comment sharing which Stoic secret inspired you the most. Your engagement isn't just a number, it's a way of connecting, sharing, and growing together. The world can be chaotic, unpredictable, and overwhelming, but you have the tools to rise above it. You have the power to focus on what truly matters, to build resilience, and to find fulfillment in every moment. The Stoics believed that we're all capable of greatness, not through fame or fortune, but through how we choose to live each day. The question isn't whether life will challenge you, it's how you will respond. So, take a deep breath, step forward, and let these Stoic secrets guide you to a life of peace, strength, and purpose. Thank you for listening, and remember, the power to change your life is already within you.